Day 5. I think I'm going to stay another day, fish some more, do some more hiking. I just moved to this site this morning. I was across the stream at another Monongahela National Forest dispersed camping site. So I woke up this morning and there was a couple campers set up right beside me. I didn't even hear them come in last night. Good on them, they were real quiet. But I wanted some privacy, so I packed up real quick and jumped over here at another site. It was empty. I didn't even hear these guys leave yesterday. I must have been out hiking or something. And yeah, so I grabbed it. It's a better site. So I'm going to stay another day. I'm going to fish, hike, do some photography. I just sent a message home, one of the preset messages, just saying I was okay on the Spot Gen 3. I think what I'll do is later on today I'll send another preset message that says I'll be delayed, and then follow up with a I'm okay. Just so folks at home, don't worry. I'm just sitting here having my coffee, doing some laundry, because I wasn't planning on being here more than 5 days. So, yeah, I'm just going to wash a few things that I'd like to have handy. I grabbed some stream water, threw some soap in there. I'm soaking some socks and underwear. I have plenty of food. I still have ice in my cooler. There's still frozen water bottles in there to keep it cold. I'll be fine. I don't have anything really except for some sausages, some pre-cooked sausages, that they'll be fine. The weather's been great. Pollen's really bad, but the tarp helps. It's going to get real hot, so I went ahead and put the tarp up so I would have some shade. Pretty perfect. No bugs. Alright, so I'm finally making it out fishing. So I'm getting out to the trail now, and I'm just walking down the trail. It just started. Probably have a couple miles to go, and it's hot. The water's going to feel great. And this place I went to yesterday was phenomenal. Now it wasn't great for fishing, but I was throwing caddis and they were taking it, but they were little natives, so they weren't hanging on to it. So I kept losing the fish, and I was too lazy to have my pack sitting on the side of the stream, so I didn't want it to get wet. Of course, I got away from it and then didn't want to walk back over and spook the fish and get the smaller stuff. So I'm prepared today. Looks like we got a little blowdown, so I'm gonna probably go around it. See how this goes. Made it. It wasn't bad. So there's a campsite right here next to this huge pool. I'd say the beaver have been busy. I'm looking for faster water. I keep going. No trail. No trail. It's pretty easy going though. Okay, I found it. Found the spot I'm gonna fish. One Benny is. It's in the shade for me. Let me show you. It's pretty deep. Anyway, this is the spot I was fishing yesterday. And they were taking caddis, so I'm going to try caddis. I didn't pack in a Western fly rod because I'm carrying a lot of camera gear. So I'm gonna use a Tenkara. And we're getting some clouds, so maybe we'll get a little BWO hatch. That would be great. All right, I'm gonna set up the camera. That was a fun day. First cast. Caught a fish. I tried to frame up the area I was going to fish and use a telephoto lens. But I didn't frame it right. It's hard to tell. And so, you know, just get like parts of me fishing. But the first cast I caught a fish. And then on caddis, size 20 caddis. That's what they were eating. I caught a bunch of fish. There was one fish at the end of the day that I tried really hard to cast to him. He was facing a different direction than I thought he would be facing. And So he was looking right at me. And I really couldn't get to him with the Tenkara rod. If I'd had one of my other rods, like a glass rod, I would have been able to get to him. But I did get a couple casts right on him, right on his nose. Well, it wasn't really upstream, it was sort of downstream, and then stuff was like floating towards him upstream, like swirling. And he was facing downstream and feeding. So I threw the caddis. I couldn't see what he was sipping. He was feeding right off the surface, just sipping stuff right off the surface. Probably, I don't know, based on the cloud cover, maybe blue wing olives. Not sure, I couldn't see it. So I figured I'll throw caddis, maybe he'll take it. Nope. Anyway, let's see, it's after 4. I'm beating my way back to the camp so I can shower. Yep, shower. I have a shower with me every night. And put away my gear, tidy up, do a few camp chores, have a beer, and then cook dinner. Don't know what I'm cooking yet. Killer pad thai thing I made the other night. Oh, I gotta negotiate this. Hold on. It was amazing. And I have the stuff to make it again. I might make it again, or I might make jambalaya. Anyway, maybe I'll film it. I don't know. Depends on the lighting. Maybe I'll film. Maybe I'll make it for lunch tomorrow before I leave, and then film it then. Anyway, I'm gonna concentrate on walking. All right, all showered. I just took a shower and I left it up so I can show you how I set this up. So this time I set up the little pop-up pod like right where I have my fire. I have a little fire pit, and inside I just grabbed a bucket of water from the stream. Give it a squirt of bleach just to kill any nasties, and then yeah, I'm gonna have one of these. Let me show you. There it goes. So yeah, you just hang it on here, soap up, rinse off, put it back in there, and it, you know, you can recycle that water. It's just clean water, and then all the dirty, the gray water goes into the ground. Anyway, yeah, it works great. All right, I'm setting up for the night, and I thought I'd show you around the camp, just some of the little gadgets and stuff that I've found useful on this trip. So let me just show you real quick. So these aren't mine, these are a buddy of mine's, and they're called LuminAID, and these are the solar lights. I have the Lucy light, and I think this one's better. You can actually charge, it's solar, but you can actually charge with USB, so that's pretty handy. All right, and I am using a stainless steel folding fire pit thing, and it's UCO, UCO Flatpack. And this is the small. And it comes with a grill, and yeah, it all fits in this. All right, gonna make jambalaya. I haven't made this before with this. It's not a recipe, I'm just making this up as I go. So I've got Uncle Ben's Spanish rice. This is the pre-cooked stuff. I've got some chicken. This is Walmart chicken in a bag. I've got andouille sausage, and it's pre-cooked, and then I individually vacuum wrap it. I've got some fried onions, some green onions. We'll see if I use this. I don't know, but I've got some soy sauce, mustard, ketchup, and then Pete's hot sauce. Most definitely I'll use Pete's hot sauce. And then cilantro, very fresh. Just wash your cilantro, dry it, put it in a Ziploc bag with a paper towel, and then you know, get all the air out. Stick it in your cooler. Stays fresh. This is day 5. It's perfect. Alright, I'm just gonna give this a rough cut. I've had this open L knife for, I don't know, 35 years. I refinished the handle. No chef's knife out here. This works good. It's fine. Stows away. You know, you gotta think about space when you're living out of your SUV. So, you know, it's little things like this. Yeah, I have like bigger like bushcraft knives and stuff, but this is made for like picnicking, and I mean it's fine. It works great. It's carbon steel. It's really sharp. So I'll put this aside. Just using little backpacking stuff, and this is just an old pot that, you know, it's non-stick, and I got it at a variety store. Came with the lid. I took the handle off and put 550 cord on it. It's pretty light. Took the handle off. So that's what I'm using. I think that's a 1 quart size. All right, so really there's not much prep work here. I bring like a lot of these sausages, Adele's sausages. The chicken and apple one is excellent for that pad thai that I said I'd make. I'm making jambalaya. It's great. All right. Chunky. We're going to saute this, render some of the fat out. We want all that good flavor. And this is excellent andouille sausage. I put this in chili last night. It was great. I'm using a MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe. I'm just rendering, cooking the andouille, rendering the fat. You can see I save the diffuser from a gas stove and I bring it out here for car camping. It just kind of evens out the heat a little bit. Just gonna kind of crisp that up, a little browning. And unlike the chicken, it's not gonna dry out. The chicken will dry out if I add it now, so that one's going. This is going in last, and I'll be adding some water to this. It says you have to add water to this to sort of steam it. I want to add quite a bit of moisture to this dish. So as that's cooking out, I'm going to go ahead and add some water just to cover the sausage, and then bring that to a boil. And then I'm going to start adding some ketchup, I'm going to add some mustard to it just for some zing. A little bit of soy sauce for some umami, saltness. I'm going to bring that to a boil. I mean, soy sauce is really good for adding umami flavor, and you know, I put it in gravy at Thanksgiving. It really rounds things out. Now once that comes to a boil, I'm going to add the rice. My theory is it's Spanish rice, so it's going to have a lot of flavor. It's going to have a lot of the similar flavorings that I want in this dish. Okay, it's coming to a boil. I'm going to heat up the rice. And this will take a few minutes to kind of break up everything. Let's taste what we got going here. All that juice. And hot sauce. I'm just using the stuff you get at the fast food places, just because it's very convenient. I just grab a bunch of it and use it later. We'll just simmer that for a few minutes. Now this rice is pre-cooked, but man, you still need to like you still need to cook it for, you know, a couple minutes. So I don't know what the advantage is over, you know, minute rice. Probably isn't any. Alright, it's been cooking for a few minutes. I almost forgot I have some Creole seasoning. I think that's necessary. We'll taste it. The consistency is exactly what I was looking for. So it's starting to, I mean, the moisture is, the water's starting to cook off, or the sauce. So it's steaming the rice up, reheating it. That's what it needed. I should have added that earlier, but it's working. I haven't put any salt and pepper in this. It doesn't need it. Alright, we're going to simmer that for a few minutes. One of the advantages, I guess, to eating this packaged rice is if you're trying to conserve water, I mean, this is the way to go. But if you're near a water source, you know, you can filter your water, and like I am. I'm going to add the onions, and that'll add some texture and flavor. And then I'm going to add some green onions on top of that. And then cilantro at the end. Alright, I've just turned it off, and I'm going to let it sit for 5 minutes. I mean, this isn't like instant food. You have to cook it. But, you know, all the ingredients are available at a grocery store, and, you know, they're pretty good. And I've been, you know, living off this stuff for like 5 days, and it's been, I haven't missed any home cooked meals, that's for sure. Alright, this has been sitting for 5 minutes, and it's perfect. It tastes like jambalaya. Oh yeah, hot, but it's good. I'm gonna let this sit a little bit longer. Pour a beer and dig in. You don't need to see that.